spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We are gonna start a little early today. Get some Battlefield 2042 in. I definitely wanted to try to play some Battlefield 3, but there's not enough people on there. So if we play Battlefield 3, we're definitely gonna have to play. He said go to bed. It's 5 a.m. Bro, right back at you. Hey, bro, early bird gets the worm. So, yeah, I wanted to play some Battlefield 3, but no one's playing, or at least the competition is not that great. There's not really like anywhere to really play except for like some maybe the BF3 classics, but and even on PC it's pretty dead. So we'll get some Battlefield 3 on later today. So I know this is gonna be more popular
Auf geht's.
right now. And plus I have like other things I could finish, you know what I mean? So but dude, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man? Hope everything's good on you, on your end, you know what I mean? Bro, I'm just chilling, man. I didn't even play really any PlayStation 3 yesterday. I think I played a TDM, played Canals, and that was it. Yeah, just to let you guys in on something, bro. Like, so I kind of stopped smoking. I stopped smoking. And bro, it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy to quit smoking. So that's why I've been kind of limiting the playtime. So I kind of stopped smoking, and everything's going good. I just have to make sure that, you know what I mean, like if I'm getting too stressed out or something, I kind of have to just let the game go a little bit. Cause like, bro, the nicotine, bro, you know what I mean, like it's a nice it's like a way of calming yourself, you know. So I've just been that's why I haven't really been streaming that much. He said, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna catch some Z's. Alright, buddy, I'll catch you later, man. I'll catch you when you wake up around like 5 p.m. Go on, get your 10. Go on, get your 12 hours. Yeah, because you know it's true. You know it's true. I don't make that. I wouldn't be making that up. Man, you can go to sleep right now. No, I quit smoking. Vaping. I quit vaping. I quit smoking altogether. Uh, I mean, I can share my smoking history. I mean, if you want, like, I didn't smoke like since I was like a child or anything. It's like, you know, I smoked when I was like in my like 20s, I smoked cigarettes, and then from cigarettes I used to like from cigarettes um I used to smoke like weed and stuff like that. I used to smoke weed and stuff with people. You know, I used to get high with some people after work and stuff. And then and then from but I did it on and off. I didn't really do it all the time, but like then you smoke cigarettes. Primarily smoked cigarettes, and then like from cigarettes I stopped smoking cigarettes, and then I went and started smoking vape, and then um and then I was on vaping for a good while, and then I just decided to no longer. Well, you know why I decided to no longer vape? Because they changed the laws now where you can't buy the nicotine in the vape anymore, and like in the juice you can't buy it anymore legally. So it's just a pain in the ass, bro. They're just making it such a pain in the ass just to smoke cigarettes, or like they even reduced the amount of nicotine in cigarettes. So um, you can't even like buy a cigarette. It's all just they just want you guys. They just want people to quit. So yeah, I just decided to not continue forward with that habit, because what's the point of vaping if they're gonna take away all the nicotine, right? So there's no point for me to smoke it. So he said, seriously, I'm out of here. All right, buddy. I'll catch you later. I hope the stream goes well too. Today, this one's gonna be just a chill one, so I don't really particularly care what happens. I bet you money everybody's playing. What's up, Barbatov? I bet you money people are playing on the Exodus or Breakthrough. I don't think people like this playlist. This 0 hour. I don't think anyone likes it. If they're probably just playing this one, or they're playing Exodus Conquest. We'll try this one out of curiosity. Hey, but you know what though? Look, if weed is legal in your state, bro, more power to you, man. More power to you. It's not necessarily legal here, so I don't bother like getting into things that are illegal. So yeah, but I've been trying to like not smoke anymore, and it was a rough start, bro. It was earlier. It was like what last week. But I've quit before. It's not the first time. Cigarettes are, I think, more harder to quit off of compared to vaping. I think vaping's a lot easier because cigarettes have that very distinct taste to it. But yeah, if you struggle smoking cigarette or quitting, it's mind over matter, man. Mind over matter. Um, it's not impossible, but you know. Bro, what are we playing? Breakthrough? No, this is not Breakthrough. Why is everybody like stuck over here? What it is, bro. Like, there's something weird with like there's just something weird about like there's just something weird, man. Every time I'm playing, it's just something weird with like the movement. That's what it is. I don't know what it is, but there's just something weird. Every time I'm moving in this game, it just throws me off, man. Like, it throws me off so much that Just set everything back to default. I'm just gonna put it to default. Change that later.
An objective.
A lot of people inside the building.
Hostiles control all of Echo Sector. Enemy down!
Alright, let me see if I can, this match is already over, so it doesn't even matter. I don't know if that's...
We cannot sustain any more losses.
I don't even think I'm gonna make it.
All troops fall back. We've lost the battle. I won't lose you.
You know that map, I don't know why, but it always like it'll be like that sometimes where like if you get like if you're on that side where the side I was on, bro, like the team can just like put you in that situation like all the time, where you only have those two objectives.
Maria Falk reporting for duty.
Still doing its oh. Alright, let's why is it a
Be ready and be decisive.
let's turn this off.
A landslide in the Canadian Rockies has granted us a view inside the Black Ridge facility. And what we see is a direct threat. A weapon that cannot be allowed to continue to operate. Today's mission is urgent. You will travel to the base along with our allies, then secure all sectors on site.
Alright, this one does the let's equip this one and let's see if it does anything good. It says there's a penalty, a recoil penalty, but you have increased accuracy. So hopefully, when tap firing, it'll actually give me something nice.
Hostile contacts engaged.
Focus on your objectives. Our forces are targeting Foxtrot 1. U.S. forces have taken all of Echo Sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector. Objective secure.
See what my ping is. My ping is actually pretty good. 40 was it? Milliseconds. That's actually pretty good. I think the acceptable range is in 40 and 60. Look at these guys, bro. Bro, I felt like I was like planted into the ground. I felt like I couldn't move. I don't know if it's the weight of the machine gun or what. Well, just more than likely just the weight of the game. Like this game.
Objective 1. Do not regain control.
You know what? This is good right here.
American troops occupying
I gotta
most of
destroy
the
this anyways.
map. Attacking Foxtrot 2, attempting to capture.
Bravo sector fully secured.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm using this weapon, bro. I don't really like this gun, to be honest. I don't think this gun is that good.
We are attacking Foxtrot 2.
Like, it has a lot of, like... When you think, like, so much spread. It's not even, like... Alright, well, we got that mission done. Bro, there was... Like, he's right here. Oh my god, bro. Get these guys. Get these guys. Shit through my motion sensor. Alright, well, that one's done. You know, we finished that one mission. So we just gotta get enemy spotted, damage inflicted with any explosives.
American troops needing complete control of the map.
I don't know which one would be better to use though. Sniper rifle or this. I don't know. I think sniper rifle would be like better. It says there's somebody right here. Possibly right below. Bro, you can't. No way.
Beginning assault on Foxtrot 2.
It's like a weird it's like a weird lag, man. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a weird lag in this game. I just can't really describe it, man.
Securing objectives.
Kind of hard to
Only a few sectors outside American control.
explain.
Alpha sector now under hostile control. We have occupied an objective.
You know, like if people are like having mouse input errors or mouse input issues, like I can imagine that. Like I can really believe that they're having mouse issues. Because you know, when I played this on PC, that's why I feel so thrown off. Just look at the way I'm running. I'm floating or I'm gliding.
They have control of Echo sector.
I was like, why am I not running?
You'll be okay.
Doing like this like hovering situation. It's kind of weird, man. It's on cruise control right here. Maybe this is like a feature that they haven't released yet, you know, called cruise control, because they know players are just gonna be running across the map majority of the time, you know, at least like 3 minutes worth of their time. Maybe it's just like the unreleased cruise control.
They have complete control of Echo sector.
Moonwalking my way, dude. Well, look, did you see how slow that was? Look.
Still strong, but they've taken a blow. Initiating assault on Delta 1.
Alright, let's go to the fun.
Only a few remaining sectors resist our control.
I wasn't even expecting anybody to be in there, to be honest. I wasn't expecting anyone to be there. I didn't realize, like, probably because there's nobody there. Except for, like, that one guy. Alright, maybe my running animation will work.
I'm here.
Опасность на месте!
Our forces have lost objective Charlie 1.
I got you moving. Hold on.
Friendlies are now securing Charlie 1.
Соберитесь.
We have secured Charlie sector.
Probably do, like, like, I know you're supposed to, like, be able to, like, shoot, or, like, you should be able to, like, flick
We
that.
are losing resources.
A lot of times it doesn't ever show, like, the interact button. You're supposed to be able to, like, flick that back and then use it to your advantage.
They've occupied Foxtrot sector.
It's like a weird, like I said, like a weird, like a weird,
Назад, не подходите!
weird,
Соберитесь.
Adjusting dosage.
Не надо пытаться помочь
We
мне.
have taken command of Echo sector.
Они хотят меня изничтожить!
Не подходите.
Ни за что!
Меня тут обстреливают.
US forces at 50%.
Кровью.
Меня заметили! Меня убежали!
Враг застрелил кого-то из наших.
Опасность отмечена! Charlie 1 is under siege.
oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. Bro, these guys are playing. These guys are like playing like extra lane. Oh man. You know what though? We got that Magnum kill though. There's nothing more satisfying than getting a Magnum kill. Honestly. Yeah, this game has problems with like the animations not working right. The animations don't work right in this game. That's what it is. The animations are like very wonky. Even though they have like an update where they were supposed to like, you know, fix a lot of the animations.
We're good to go!
Избавьтесь от них!
I still got a lot of hitching, unfortunately. Hey, what's up, Connie? What's going on? How you doing? It's Friday. I hope you're having a good Friday morning.
Hostiles control all of Echo
Hope
Sector.
everything's good on your end. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I know you got to do your thing, so I appreciate you coming by. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your work day. So, bro, these guys, I don't know where what. Well, I don't know where these guys are throwing these. They're probably going up and throwing them down. These guys are very cunning. I'll tell you that. Right there, dude. Well, too late now. I was gonna wait for the P5, but my man's gotta run like 3 miles out. You know, you gotta run like 3 miles out before you can get anywhere. I don't know if I can hit that. I don't think I got him.
Союзников потери!
Our forces hold control of Third Sector.
It's always like there's always some douchebag, bro. Like always like right there. Like look at this guy. There's always some douchebag sniping, right? Maybe I should just switch to sniper and stop with the machine gun. Yeah, that's what I should do. No, just start sniping.
One of our objectives is no longer secure.
Except we're gonna snipe with the hollow.
We have taken Charlie Sector.
Because I think I can get like sniper kills with this. Well, I was trying to.
Назад! Не подходите ко мне!
I feel like there was nothing but like AI. So have you been on lately? I don't get notifications for you. I have been on, but not as long. I've been kind of scaling back on my online, my streaming a little bit. So just because you know, I quit smoking, so I'm kind of like a bit more agitated. So I can only stream for so long. So, but I mean, I think everything's coming together a little bit better now. So, I'll just kind of taking a break a little bit from all the streaming. But I mean, if everything's good, if I feel good, then I'll probably do my long streams again. I just need to make sure I take breaks in between because it gets pretty
Echo
difficult
sector fully secure.
to stream for very long hours because like a lot of times people when they stream, that's what they do. They you know they're actually like they're actually vaping or they're like they're vaping or they're drinking alcohol of some sort. You know, that's usually what people are doing. So, well, a lot of guys are smoking something, you know. So, said, help me read how many subs do you have? I don't know why, but I get confused when I try to read how many. Oh, I got like 1.7. So we're at 1,700 subs. So we're almost at 2,000. We're almost there. I don't know if we'll be able to get to like, you know, like the really high. I mean, I don't know how high we can get, honestly, because a lot of times when I stream on like really niche things. Bro, my man. Oh, I thought he was gonna put the helicopter in there. I'm like, you bold, my dude.
Alpha sector has been seized by hostiles.
I feel like that should have hit him. Yeah, but you know, some people it's hard for people to stop smoking though. It's really hard. I kind of already like
We need to secure
talked about how
the whole map falls.
how difficult it was from quitting cigarettes to quitting vaping. Vaping's a little easier to quit, but I still think that's like the worst design. Still the worst design, bro. A zip line across the mountain. Like the zip line just defies gravity. Just defies all physics. I don't think that you could have a zip line like that actually work. Like it'd have to like I would imagine a zip line like that would only work if it was coming down, you know, an incline or something, or you know, has to be like there has to be some type of elevation where you're coming down from like higher point and then you're descending or something. We just gotta get grenades now. That one's just grenades. We just need to chuck grenades all day, pretty much. Chuck grenades, and I think vehicle damage. I don't even think you have to like blow vehicles up. I think you just gotta get vehicle damage. damage inflicted with any explosives, and then enemies spotted. Oh no, just enemy spotted. Oh, okay, enemy spotted. Kills with light machine guns or sniper rifles. Got it. All right, so this next one, we're gonna play Breakthrough. 'Cause I know exactly how to finish that. All I have to do is ammo crate. Hold on. And then frag grenade. Go. And start chucking grenades, bro. Start chucking grenades. And then we can snipe.
Everyone, ready up.
He says, smoking is not in my family at all. My grandmother is the only person I knew that smoked.
A landslide
Passed
in the
away
Canadian
now
Rockies
several
has
years
granted
ago.
us a view inside the Black Ridge
My
facility. And
brother-in-law
what we see is a direct
smoked,
threat.
he's
A
the
weapon
only
that cannot
person
be
I
allowed
know.
to continue to operate. Today's mission is urgent. You will travel to the base
Smoking
along
at
with
all.
our allies, then secure all sectors on site. We will set things
Yeah,
right.
I mean, to me, smoking was just a social habit. Like, I only smoked when I was in my 20s. So when I was in my 20s is when I started smoking. Which I'm not like a, I'm not a smoker for like a long, like I've never been like a one of those like really like long time smokers, you know. Like I generally smoked socially, and then I moved from smoking to vaping, and then that's usually all I did was just vape, and then I just stopped vaping. So, and the reason why I stopped vaping is because they're just making it more difficult. They're making it more difficult to vape. So I'm just at that point where I'm like, well, I particularly don't want to waste any time or money,
They're attacking. Stop, run.
you know, buying things if they're gonna just regulate it to hell. So.
Our troops have secured an objective.
You know, I'm a bit old school when it comes to that, you know, enjoying a smoke after dinner type of thing, you know, like. Bro, did you see that?
American troops needing complete
Oh
control
my
of the map.
god. 1, 2. Bro, it's like it's about 2 seconds. 2 seconds. About like 2 seconds. That's way too long. He said it's an expensive habit. Well, it's only expensive because the United States regulates it to hell, so it wouldn't be so expensive if there wasn't so much tax on it. It's really not like, it's not really like that type of, you know, like if you go to other countries, it's actually not that expensive. It's not expensive to smoke. The problem is, you know, it's all regulated here, so like, you have all these like stupid like,
American troops
you know,
occupying most
taxes
of the map.
for it. So that's why it's so expensive. Like it wouldn't be so expensive if it wasn't for President Obama, you know, all these Democratic presidents. Because I really don't think any Republican president or Republican Party is against it, but you know, because they're usually okay with like companies doing their own business, you know. They just have all these like places where it's like, oh, you know, the environment. We don't want we want to just take away everybody's, you know, option, so they just don't do it at all.
Initiating assault on Delta 1.
No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, that's all. I'm more like, man, just let people do whatever they want to do. Bro, like this is like the ultimate hater spot, bro. If you want to hate on anybody, like this is it right here. This is where Albert 18. This is where Albert 18 hangs out, bro. Right here. This is where my best friend hangs out. Right here, bro. Just hates on everybody's success. Comes in and bees a hate. Just acts like a little hater.
U.S. forces now control Charlie sector.
Oh, I better get out of here because these guys are being ruthless.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Yeah, but if you go to like, you know, if you go to like any other country, like cigarettes are like cheap. You know, they're not expensive. It's not an expensive thing, you know.
Get to that position.
They've always been affordable. They just, you know, the United States
What's the status of our forces?
has always made them expensive, more expensive than they needed to be. So.
Alpha sector secure.
Like a pack of cigarettes should be like what, $3? I think in other countries like that, like it's like $2-3. I remember, because like there's a lot of Vietnamese people here. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know, because you live in Dallas. A lot of Vietnamese, and I remember, man, I used to go and talk to the Vietnamese, bro, and I'd always get my plug from them, bro. I used to always hit them up because they used to import that. They used to import the cigarettes. They used to import cartons of cigarettes like all the time. And I still remember they always had like people from like Canada and stuff that they'd get it, and or they knew people from Canada, they get it from other countries, and you know they'd ship it down. And I remember, man, I like
Charlie 1.
it was like for a carton, he would charge like $25 for a carton. It was $25. Cheapest thing you'll ever buy. 25 bucks.
Danger located.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good time. I enjoyed a lot of good moments.
Captured every
You know,
sector.
when I used to smoke cigarettes and just like hang out with friends, you know, we just all, you know, like I said, I did it as a social thing. So, you know, a lot of friends that smoked, so we'd always hang out, smoke cigarettes.
Our forces have taken a blow, but we still remain strong.
I know a lot of people would think it's disgusting and stuff, but bro, we just got denied, bro. Was that the AI, bro? Did the AI deny those players? Bro, did the AI just shut that whole operation down? No way, bro. No way. No way. I find that like hard to believe. Bro, no one should get away with just being right there in that one small position right there. No one should get away with just laying down right there. It's sniping. All right, I'll catch you later. No one should get away. I'm refusing for anyone to get away like that. Hold on. Bro, I hate those. I hate those so much. Those I hate those cluster grenades. I think those cluster grenades. I'm just gonna hold the trigger.
Alpha sector is out.
I'm just holding the trigger. I wish I had the bipod. I don't feel like you should use the machine gun like this. Like,
American troops are showing
it doesn't
signs of
feel like
attrition.
natural. Like using it like a, like an assault rifle. Like I feel like this is not effective. You know? And I'm kind of shocked that you don't get the.
I can help. Trouble, not far from me.
Can't get up.
Breathe in. I don't need assistance.
Now attacking Delta 1.
Alright, so here's my question. Standard issue. And then there's close quarters. It does less damage. Less range, less damage. But better handling? Okay. You get more accuracy with this. Lose handling. With this one. All right, let's give it a shot. Was AI died over here or what?
Hostile forces at Charlie 1.
I would imagine if it has more accuracy, if there's more accuracy, then I should be able to fire it from the hip. It should be more accurate, right? It should be more accurate. We can find out. I'm shooting it right. It should be more accurate. Yeah, it definitely does less damage. Or definitely does less damage. Definitely have more rounds, but yeah, so it probably has more accuracy because it's close quarters ammunition, right? Which absolutely makes no sense to me, but which just means that you're gonna get less spread now in a close quarters environment. So you should technically be able to hip fire, no problem. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hip fire like a PBX or something, but you should be like we could probably test it out. We can test it out. I should technically be able to just hip fire this though. Like it's a PBX. Maybe not as like accurate as PBX. Alright, so here's the game plan. Grenades. Grenades. Grenades.
Friendlies are now securing Charlie 1.
Меня заметили! We spread through almost every sector.
Level stabilized!
Тут враг!
Take us out!
Меня задели! Сам подставился! Не подходите! На охранение!
Occupation of Foxtrot sector complete.
Не стреляют!
Yeah, that should be some suppressive fire.
They're at half strength. Proceed according to plan.
Like I said, I don't have anything for it.
Hostiles invading Charlie 1.
Здесь опасно!
We've taken heavy casualties. We're at half strength. We've been routed. Rebel sector is under U.S. control.
Оставьте меня здесь! Не подходите! Я под обстрелом! Они хотят меня изрешетить! Я под обстрелом!
You know, the fact that like you can like suppress fire someone, or there's really no suppress fire. All right, so that did work.
One of our objectives.
You can suppress fire. I mean, not suppress fire. You can hit fire like a PBX.
Somebody! Help! Medic! Medic!
I don't think they get me because I'm like on top of this rubble. Right. I'm pretty sure we got like the machine gun kills. Enemy spotted, damage inflicted with any explosives. So let's gonna play this.
I get you moving! Hold on! Clean his! Hostile down!
Great. I don't think anyone's gonna revive me, so redeploy. I still think I should have the
Hostile activity at one of
they
our
should give
objectives.
you the bipod still. I don't know why they don't give you the bipod.
Я под огнем!
You're alive, not safe.
Ни за что.
Can't see anything, bro. You cannot see anything, bro. You can't see anything. I don't know what's worse, bro. Like not seeing that or like suppressifier, right? What would you have? Would you like to have like suppressifier or just you can't see a damn thing? You know, just like black smoke and just crowds of players right in front of you, like you can't see anything. Like, oh great, suppress somebody. Suppression. Yeah, like there's so much lag that there's actually a delay. Like if I turn, there's like a weird delay.
Delta sector has been
That's what I've
secured.
noticed. Like when the game's like hitching and like rubber banding, there's like this weird like delay every time I'm like.
Да ничего, огонь. Target neutralized.
There's like a weird delay every time that I'm burning. And that's why I feel like there's some issue with like even when I'm like when I'm aiming and I'm like pulling down, like I feel like there's like this weird, you know, like this weird like recoil that you can't control
We
at
now
times.
control Charlie sector.
That's what it is.
Beginning siege on Charlie 1.
Reloading. Target down.
Supposed to be accurate, so.
Hostiles have assumed control of Echo sector.
I don't want to say it's like having like no bipod, or it's like having the bipod moving. But
Hold your sectors. They were not prepared for our assault.
yeah, if only it took a little bit more damage.
U.S. forces control Alpha sector.
Still can't out. You still can't outgun a M5A3. You're not going to. You can't outgun it.
They're attacking objective Bravo.
There's something I wanted to do real quick. I wanted to actually move the HUD. I don't know how to move the HUD. The HUD general? No. HUD, show HUD. World info scale. just how far off the left and right sides of the HUD is positioned. When set to 0, elements such as the minimap inventory will be positioned at the edge of the screen. When set to 100, those elements will be closer to the center. Set it to 100. Oh no. I guess that's as far as I can move it.
One last blow and victory is ours.
Reviving wounded!
We have taken command of Echo Sector.
I guess where I had it was better.
Замечаю угрозу. Отшарим их. Контакт! Вижу противника.
Bro, BS, bro. Such BS. Such BS. Alright, let's see here.
Echo Sector is now secure.
Let's get this. Oh, ass.
This battle is won. No pats, we owe you a debt.
Still wish you could defibrillate somebody. Hit somebody with a defibrillator. I think I did pretty bad.
Ready. Auf geht's.
Alright, so we got the champion muzzle brake, which is the same thing. Absolutely no difference. Oh, one is vertical recoil and the other one's horizontal. That is so dumb. They just like they eventually give you well, I guess they give you a preference, right? They want to give you enough options to where you adjust. You know, if you can put on a muzzle, they want to make sure the players have two options at all times. So, if say you don't care about horizontal recoil or maybe vertical, you know. Okay, so yeah, so that one really gives you the best accuracy. Like not even a long barrel gives you accuracy. Lose accuracy. So accuracy is the same still. One is firepower and the other one is right. You would think I would get like a lot of kills with that machine gun.
Hostile forces have captured Delta 1.
So it gotta be my favorite map, right?
U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
Guard your objectives. If we lose this sector, we will fall back to the next. But we must deplete the enemy's resources.
Oh, stop.
Hostile tank located! I'm reloading! Tango down!
U.S. troops assaulting one of our objectives.
Oh, too bad we didn't get him.
Throwing grenades!
Hostile forces still strong, but they've taken a blow.
Back on the point. Get me back on the point.
Objective Delta 1 is under U.S. control.
I had bipod.
U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
We can. Or not. Can't destroy anything, right? Bro, I didn't even get a chance to even get revived. Like, I didn't even get a single chance to get revived. I just died and went straight to deployment.
Attempting to capture Delta 1. We have lost an objective.
Bro, maybe I should just snipe.
They're using a
Maybe I should just snipe. No point to you. Like, bro, what's the point of even like trying to use a machine gun? you don't have the bipod. Like, I just might as well just snipe. Should quit. I hate getting into the games, bro, like at the tail end, bro. Like I really don't enjoy like getting into like a game at the very end, because like you have to like sit through all these like stupid like win screens and result menus and like progression bars and shit. Like I don't like this. Like, at least let me be able to quit right out of this, you know? Like, I don't want to see none of these fools like walking together. Like allow me to get out of it as soon as possible.
Ready. Auf geht's.
Whatever. Let's play this. I just have a feeling if I play Breakthrough, I'm gonna play Breakaway again, and I don't want to play that map again. Yeah, give me like Hourglass. I'm okay with Hourglass. I do not want to play Breakaway. Give me a map that is not so sorry.
You're spending serious resources to stay in this.
Like everybody's sniping. Everybody's sniping. You know, it's like, what's the point of even using a machine gun? Playing close quarters, it's just gonna be a sniper fest, you know? There really is no benefit to playing close quarters.
Taking sector Bravo.
Look out! 90 degrees! 170 meters!
Our forces just lost Delta 1. The enemy has captured Sector Delta. Friendly forces are securing Delta 1.
Gun takes too long to reload. Takes way too long to reload.
Stay back! Stay back! I don't
It's the only downside to it.
An objective has been captured by enemy forces.
See, I missed my opportunity to spawn on my teammate to potentially help him, because the game put me all the way where it suggested.
Russians have control of most sectors.
That's what they need to do, bro. They need to turn that off. Give you the option to turn objective, so the suggestion where you need to go.
Taking Sector Charlie.
Bunch
troops
of guys
securing
like
Delta
that.
1.
Might be back here.
Our resources and troop strength are down.
Yeah, that feels so much better. Like even though I like
Allies are engaging
even though I like
Delta 1.
changed my control settings, the game still played the same, even when I changed it. Because of that weird lag in the game. There's like a weird lag. Like when it's not lagging, it actually works the way it's supposed to. But bro, you gonna shoot? Bro, where's the view? Bro, get this guy.
Disregard!
Bro, why hasn't anyone got this thing? Hey, bro, please tell me you got this guy.
Our forces have secured Sector Charlie.
Wish I could see.
We're losing people!
Their resources are at 50%.
Where'd he go?
Hostile vehicles down! Fuck! We've got wounded!
Bro, I can't. Oh my god, bro. That should have been a knife. That should have been a knife kill. That should have been a perfect knife kill, bro.
Every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take them back.
That should have been a perfect knife kill. There was no reason why that guy should have been able to just turn like that and just kill me. Yeah, so like it's still jank as far as like when you get like behind somebody, there's times where it will work and there's times where it just doesn't work.
Objective no longer secure.
Enemy forces control Sector Charlie. We are securing Objective Charlie 1.
Stay away! Keep back!
But everyone's like, you know what? We're trying to get this objective. We're not worried about any other objective.
is under attack.
Right. Bro, how did he even kill me, bro? Like, it's so good. Oh man, I just don't get it sometimes, bro. Like,
We've lost
oh
control
man,
of
it
the
just doesn't make
objective.
any sense.
We now occupy Sector Charlie.
Like that's like my limit right there, bro. Like this is when I would normally, I would just turn the game off and just be like, all right, this is as much as I can play this game at this point. You know what I mean? Like that's as much. That's the line. You know, like the line doesn't go any further than that. Like, it's already impossible seeing where people are.
Hostiles now control Sector Echo. We have secured most sectors. Defend them at all costs. Stay back!
I should have changed to yeah, bro. It's just the like everything about this game is just really bad. The feel of it just doesn't feel good. Like, and if they can't fix it, then you know, I don't see people continuing to play this game. Like, at least like, I don't see myself playing it. If this next map is not like, is not good, this next map is like a disappointment, and continue to do the same thing that they've been doing.
Reloading now! Move to that marker!
I don't see anyone playing this game except for the people that are, you know, that are the hardcore fan base, you know. You're only gonna have like the hardcore fans playing this.
Requesting rendezvous! Never mind! Stay alert here! Disregard them!
Like, if the next map has any, like, if it has any, like, large scale like this, bro, like, we're not even gonna play anymore. Especially with like Call of Duty coming out. I really believe like once Call of Duty comes out, this game is gonna be dead in the water. Like if I was EA DICE, bro, I'd be trying to release all of the content before the release of Call of Duty, because ain't nobody gonna pay attention to this game once that game comes out.
They've tapped their reserves. This is their last shot.
These guys.
It's over. This battle is won.
Like if I'm in charge of like making a Battlefield game, all these like ideas of like all this crap here, like the way they implement the characters, the design choices, you know, bro, you got to go back to what is realistic, bro. Like that's what the players want, bro. They want exactly what was like Battlefield 3. You know what I mean? Like have a good, compelling storyline. And make it realistic, man. Like, don't be putting all this fantasy into it, like this ridiculous amount of It's fine to have it be, you know, fiction. It's fine, but like, at least within the lines of okay, a bit reasonable, you know.
Ready. Auf geht's.
Like the game doesn't know what it wants to be, you know. It really doesn't know what it wants to be. Like, and they're trying to half-ass with the whole serious tone thing, and you know what I mean, make it gritty. You know, they're like they didn't go that route in the beginning, and it's just like they're trying to go that route now. It's like, bro, it's too late. And it's like, why would you try to go that route now? You know, it's like there's so much backpedaling, you know, a lot of backpedaling. Hey man, it's the truth though. It's the truth. You know, I really wanted this game to be really good.
Quite a squad. Heaven help us.
Never thought I would like only be playing Battlefield 3. You know, during the release of this game.
The US have a vested interest in this data center in Songdo, South Korea.
Like I literally imagined myself like getting into this game and trying to be really good at the game, putting all my time and effort into it, and then the game is just a big disappointment. You know, to the point where it's not even worth my time. So it's like, you know, it's unfortunate. But I mean, the good thing is that there are games that are still being played today where you can at least enjoy the ones that you think are the best. You know, and there's a lot of people that share that sentiment. So, you know, you got a lot of people that think Battlefield 3 is the best. There's nothing better than 3. You know. And there's people that play 4 and, you know, they don't play anything other than 4. See, for me, I feel like Battlefield 4 is probably like the end, bro, for me. It's like, there aren't any good Battlefield games after Battlefield 4. Like, everything else is just, you know, it's just too, like, the era of Battlefield games for me is, 4 is probably the last one. After that, it's just kind of like, went kind of like into a different universe, you know, went completely left field, you know, when it came to like the new ones, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, and 2042, like those 3 games to me are like the exact same. They play exactly the same. You know, people are gonna disagree, but bro, like if I were to play all 3 of these, Battlefield 1, 5 and 2042, like they're very similar to each other, like as far as like the way the movement is, you know, like there are differences in like sliding mechanics, of course, but they all have a sliding mechanic, you know what I mean? They all have like a similar movement, the way you aim down sights. When you're aiming down sights and the way you move, it feels exactly the same. It didn't
They
really
have full control
feel
of
any
Delta
different.
sector.
Move to that location.
Bro, I wish it just didn't take that long to pull out your primary, bro. I wish it didn't take that long. So like I said, this game to me is it's just a massive disappointment. It's a massive disappointment. It's a massive disappointment.
We've lost Echo 1. Expect hostile action.
Look at this, bro. I can't even jump up the stupid thing.
We're attempting to take Echo 1.
Taco down.
We have captured objective Echo 1.
Our troops now control Echo sector.
Might as well follow the herd, right? Get behind all these guys.
Charlie sector secure. Defend those objectives. One of our objectives is under attack. Nothing now.
Dang, did I miss that? How did I miss that? Or did someone already blow it up?
Foxtrot sector has fallen to hostiles.
Hostiles have captured almost every sector.
We're taking significant losses.
Need medical assistance.
This game just I thought it was 4 that people consider the best. I think 3 and 4 are considered the best.
Hostile forces at Charlie 1.
3 and 4 are probably considered the 2 best Battlefield games. And the reason why 3 is in that category is because it was the best launch. It was like one of the best launching games in the Battlefield history. Like, it had the most copies sold, best marketing, best introduction. You know, it was game breaking. You know, 4 kind of like was all off of the success of 3. So, 4 is only successful because of 3, technically. So, it was on the tailcoat end of 3. And plus, it's pretty much 4 is pretty much the same game as 3. It's just more balanced, or it's not balanced, I should say. It's more updated and rebalanced, I should say. Rebalanced.
Both objectives captured.
because you could do pretty much everything you could in 3 in 4. Obviously, slightly limited, you know. You know, it's not like you can pick up you know, in Battlefield 1 and 4, 1, 5, and 4. I don't think you can pick up anybody's kit, you know, and use their kit. You only pick up people's like weapons and stuff. Nope.
They're expending resources. We need to weaken them further.
American troops occupying most of the net.
All of Gulf sector has
Like,
fallen
didn't
to
the game
hostiles.
say like there's a freaking tank over here?
Please, around 60 meters from my position. I'm reloading. Combat vehicle disabled.
Oh, we got it done. Thank God. We got that mission done. I was thinking like that wasn't gonna do it, bro.
Our forces have lost objective Charlie 1.
Yeah, like when you throw a grenade, bro, the amount of frames it takes to get back into neutral and to like get back your primary weapon, it takes a long time. It takes longer. I've never seen it that long before.
Friendlies are now
Longer than, it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Alright, enemy spotted. That's it. It's the last one. It's time to spot some enemies. That's right. The flag's up here. Oh, how do I get up here?
Мы несем потери.
Bravo sector now belongs to us.
Противник. Еще раз попадут, и мне конец.
We spread through almost every sector.
Now it puts me inside.
Wind is rising.
Oh, my opinion on Battlefield Hardline? Battlefield Hardline, is pretty much this. It's Battlefield 4. You know, pretty much it's Battlefield 4, but like with slightly different rules. You know, I think it's an interesting concept. It's pretty much a different mode. What it is, you know, it's Battlefield 4 with an alternate mode. I think it's pretty cool.
All Gulf sector objectives
I like the
are
idea of
US
Battlefield
control.
Hardline. It's just not balanced. That's the biggest problem with Hardline. They didn't put enough time. It's one of those games where it's an interesting idea and concept, but they never actually put enough time into development. In at least letting the players play the game, and like you know, players breaking things. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't enough time in that development part where you know, people were able to like break the game a little bit so that they can balance
Have
it.
captured almost every sector.
There was no opportunity. So I think it's cool. 'Cause there's some really like broken things in that game. That could probably be rebalanced.
We have secured Charlie
like I like the idea of like you get the M16A3, right? You could never get the M16A3 in Battlefield 4, right? It's always locked, right? It's like you know, if there's like two things that like DICE knows that you like that most Battlefield players want is like the M16A3 and Operation Metro. Like they know for a fact that most players are like, if they can have that in every Battlefield game, they would just go crazy.
Occupation of Bravo sector complete.
We've secured almost the entire map.
Yeah, so like I think it's a cool game. Like don't get me wrong, I think it's a cool game. It just, what sucks about the game in my opinion is the fact that there's not a lot of like good choices as far as like the server choices. Like that's the only problem with the game is like I think it's pretty decent. There's just not a good rotation, you know, of like maps to play the game. Everyone just plays the same map, you know. It's kind of like the same problem with like some of the Battlefield 3 or even Battlefield like Bad Company 2 maps or like map rotations. Everyone just wants to play on the same map. You know, you just have like the same group of people that only want to play on this one particular map, and if they don't get that particular map, they just leave the game. Whatever map you're playing on, they don't want to be a part of it anymore. So like you have like this, you know, this community of players that are like that, you know. They just only want to play one particular map, you know. Bro, I just kind of, I think I'm gonna snipe. I think it'd be better to snipe. But then we're also gonna do this too. We're gonna go to controller. No. We're gonna go to HUD icons. So far.
Now attacking Delta 1.
I want to change the opacity a little bit to maybe 80%. Icon opacity, peripheral zoom.
American troops occupying most of the map.
Initiating assault on Delta 1.
Oh man, if the game's movement wasn't so trash in this game, I'd probably be able to get away. But the game is so terrible, and the way you move, like everybody moves like, it was like, what's the point of traversal sprint if you can't like actually get away without sliding? You know, you're always like sliding around. It's like really hard to move with these characters.
We can push those over objective.
Our troops have captured Echo Sector. Friendlies are now securing Charlie 1.
Friendly down!
Our troops are attacking Charlie 1.
Yeah, but you know, Battlefield Hardline suffers the same problem that Battlefield 3 is. Well, you know, Battlefield 3 is more popular than Hardline, but it pretty much it suffers the same
Enemy has taken
the same things. It suffers the same things where you have a limited player base, and then any server you play on, you have to play with all those people, and it is kind of like the worst experience at times because you're just getting like one-shotted or like two-shotted. Like it's like playing this almost. It's like everyone's playing from like a different country, and who knows, it could be that you know, like there's not that many players that play this. You know, you could have a more like maybe it's more popular in certain regions now. You know, it's not so popular. I think the general consensus for this game is that it's pretty bad. I think a lot of people agree that this is not a good game. You know, it's only like the people that were looking really forward, like looking like really into this game, like they wanted to play this game. You know, maybe they played Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. Like this probably only catering to those players. You know, because they never played Battlefield 3, they never played Bad Company 2, they never played Battlefield 4. You know, they never played any of the, you know, like 1942 or 1943. Like they never played those. So you have like this newer generation of people that got into Battlefield. But they don't realize though, like, you know, they played Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, but they don't realize that they don't understand why Battlefield 3 was so successful and why it was so fun. They don't understand it because they don't have a copy of the game, or you know, they don't have an old console, or they don't have the PC version. You know, I kind of wish DICE would actually, or not even DICE, but EA. I wish EA would actually outsource a company to port the PC version of the game to consoles. You know, just so that they can preserve the game, but also like, you know, let people experience what made Battlefield 3 so epic. You know, why it's still played to this day. You know, why people are still playing it. Like they can understand it by having that version of the game. You know. You know, like that's all they have to do. You know, like other things can also be said about, like, you know, why hasn't like Battlefield 4, like why haven't they just like mastered the game? You know what I mean? Like they can do everything. They can like update the game. You know, they can put quality of life changes in those games. There's so many things they can do, you know. God, this game runs like really bad right now.
Alpha sector now under hostile control.
I don't know if you guys can see the hitching, but Like, it's running pretty rough right now. The game is running pretty rough. Alright, let's try to spot some people here.
Our forces have taken Gulf sector. We cannot sustain any more losses.
I think I can even hit him. Yeah, Battlefield 3 and 4 are the golden age of Battlefield, though Battlefield 1 isn't a bad game. I mean, a lot of people, that was like the first like Battlefield game on PS4, you know? Or on the next gen, you know? Or like, or I guess like
This battle
the
is
official,
won.
like
No bats.
that only came out on the next gen. It was like an exclusive next gen game, you know? But yeah, I feel like if they did that, if they re-released that game, if they re-released Battlefield 3, you know, it can be whatever you want to call it, HD, not remastered. I don't want them to remaster the game. I just want them to give us the PC version in the console format, and you know, with all the DLC, all the, you know what I mean? But I think that's the problem that EA has a problem with. That's their biggest problem, is that they don't understand, like, they don't know how to, like, or they do. They don't want to give us the game with all the DLC or something. I don't know what it is. Like, they usually do. You know, they usually sell the game packed in with the DLC, but they always like to make the DLC always separate. They always like to do that, you know? They have like this business model where they never will sell the game complete in one disc. Like most, like if you look at like Capcom, you look at fighting games, for example, or like Mortal Kombat, right? There's always like a definitive edition, right? Or single player, other single player games. There's always like a definitive edition that comes out, right? Where you give you everything. You get all the DLC that came with the game. It's all on the disc, you know. EA is like the only one that really doesn't do that. Like EA is the only company that, I'm sure there's another company I can't think of right now, but like they don't do anything else. Like they only give you like the base game, or they'll package in the premium game with a code or something, you know, like they'll give you the game with the code if you buy that version, right? They only do it as like a limited time. Hey, what's up, Rage Ben? Appreciate it. I just think it'd be cool, you know, like if they just did like re-release Battlefield 3, make like an updated version of Battlefield 4 on PS5, you know, give players the option to change their field of view. I think that would be like great changes, you know, like just those two options. Maybe like, you know, update the, you know, maybe they can increase anti-aliasing or something. Or just re-release the game and optimize it for PS5 or something. Like, I feel like those are the things they should be doing, you know? It just seems like they don't really particularly care.
Alpha 1 is controlled by hostiles.
Alright, I'm just gonna be a hater. I'm not even gonna like
Protect your objectives and hold your ground as long as possible.
revive anybody or anything. I'm just gonna like
We need to hurt them until they retreat.
I just wanna like spot people and spot people and
Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
snipe them if I can.
Lead you right over there. Hostile activity at one of our objectives. U.S. forces have trained Alpha 1. Attempting to capture Alpha 1.
Alright, let's just spot the remaining of these guys. Be done with this.
Man down!
I just wanna be done with this.
Marking threat right near me!
The hostiles have spent half their resources.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
Turn around. You've left the engagement.
I swear, man. This sniper rifle, like the zoom in and out of the scope is like the most annoying thing about sniping in this game.
One of our objectives is under attack.
located. 240 degrees. 130 meters away. Red, sighted! Sighted! Be more careful next time.
One of our objectives has been targeted.
Danger! 240 degrees! 110 meters away!
Been pushed out of an objective.
Wait, did we not get the cap? Oh, we did not cap the point? I could have sworn we pretty much had it. Well, I should just... I wish I could sit back and just snipe. I'm just trying to snipe. I'm not even really trying to, like...
Objective Alpha 1.
I'm not even
under
really
American
trying to, like...
control.
fight these guys. I just want to, like... get on the point. Not on the point. Get on, like...
The
Get a
Americans
big
have the
McKay.
sector. You must pull back and mount a defense in the next one.
Oh, we're defending. Oh my god.
Regroup here. Guard your new objectives.
Bro, why you gotta move this stupid thing? Come on. I don't like the fact that it's moving.
One of our objectives is being invaded.
Hey, what's up, Brent? What's going on, buddy? I'm just trying to finish up these last missions here. Alright, I did not want to go over there.
Objective Bravo 1 has been lost.
Hostiles have secured Bravo 1.
Здесь опасно! Не подходите ко мне!
Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
Боец ранен! Нужна помощь! Здесь опасно!
Reloading!
Союзника зацепило!
Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna be able to snipe. I don't think I'll be able to snipe. All these guys are acting like extra tryhards.
objectives.
Objective captured and secure.
I'm so ready for this thing. This mission, this last mission right here. So ready for it to be finished. So ready for it to be done and over with. Everything about this game is just defies everything what Battlefield has ever done. It literally defies it all.
We are keeping the American forces at bay.
Yo, what's up, Muscles? Bro, you already know, bro. Bro, my sodium levels are like through the roof every time I play this. Every time I play this game puts me in a... Bro, my shirt gets real tight every time I play this game. I'm talking about I got the tightest shirt on, bro. I got the last button at the tip of my neck, bro, squeezing real tight.
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
Like it's very rare I can play this game and actually enjoy myself. Nah, bro, I'm not even making that up, bro. My shirt is like extremely tight, bro. It's like came out of the whatchamacallit. Came back from the cleaners, bro, and they screwed up. You know what I mean? Like it's like extra small. I look ridiculous, you know, like.
Hostile activity on one of our objectives.
Objective level 1 is under attack.
Нашего солдата ранили!
One of our objectives is under attack.
Like a bunch of people up here, but it's almost impossible to get these guys because like
I see their tank.
see, bro, like that's what I hate about this game, bro. You get killed so quickly, bro, so quickly where you don't have enough time to react. You literally don't have any time to react. See what I'm saying, bro? Like not even the zip line. Like this guy's literally able to shoot me and kill me as I'm going up past the level. You know what I mean? Like that to me is a problem. Like it shouldn't be that easy, you know. Because if that's the case, bro, I should just be able to just shoot you like that and you should go down. Like there should be no There should be no reason. There should be no reason for you to even like survive any hit, right?
Hostile activity.
I should be able to tap you one time in the head and you should go down, right? It's just the game is too inconsistent. Yeah, there's no destruction in this game. There's absolutely no destruction in this game. This game is like has zero, bro. Like you shoot a wall, you know, like it's you shoot a container door, the doors are not gonna blow off. Like if you shoot if you have an RPG, right? It's called the recoilless in this one, but if you shoot a fence, right? Normally you think like, okay, if I shoot the fence, the missile will go through the fence and then it'll hit the target, right? Bro, if you shoot at a fence, it'll actually blow up the fence. It will not like go through the fence. It's so dumb. Like the amount of destruction is very lacking. There's literally no destruction. I mean, that map has no destruction. There's like absolutely no like environmental destruction. You know, you can't bring down any like crane or anything, or like you can't sink a ship or anything. Like there's zero destruction on there. There's no, you know, there's no like what they call it, levolution. Like they don't have any levolution in the game. I think the most that happens is on Kaleidoscope and on
Ready. Auf geht's.
Discarded, which are kind of lame. They're not really like anything to. It's not anything to like be happy about or like sit back and kind of watch it. You know what I mean? Like it was in Battlefield 4. Even Battlefield 3 had some level of levolution, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's like a staple of the series, right? It's like there's always been some type of level of destruction, whether it was you can like blow up an entire little house down. You know what I mean? You can't even do that in this game. Like, I think you do it in Bad Company in some of the buildings on Bad Company maps, but it's all pretty lame. It's all pretty lame. Like Battlefield 3 did it the best. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Especially Battlefield 3. I think Battlefield 3 really hammered down on they really went in on the like destruction aspects. Because there was a lot of cool things you could do with like blowing up parts of buildings, but then like, you know, like you can get on top. That was a cool thing about 3. You can get on top of a building, right? If you were able to get on top of a building to snipe or to camp, right? They at least gave you like some aspect of blowing that part of the building, you know, and it would like crumble, or there would be debris, or like you can destroy them while they were on a part that would crumble. You know, I really liked how they incorporated that. I don't like how they in Battlefield 4 though. Like that's the one thing I didn't like too much, is that they gave you like every opportunity to get on top of a building. That was the only thing I didn't like. So in 3 they really balanced that. They really didn't like people getting on top of buildings. Like the only way you could do that was like really like abused is probably Sharkey Peninsula. Sharkey Peninsula is probably like the only map in Battlefield 3 that you can get on top of a building, like in Battlefield 4, and you couldn't bring it down. But Sharkey Peninsula is like probably one of the like least played maps anyways. So but that was like the biggest problem in my opinion with Battlefield 4, especially like that's when they started incorporating like the sniping, you know what I mean? Like the constant like getting shot from ridiculous ranges and stuff. Like I feel like that's when they started getting into that territory where this game has the biggest problem with. You know, like the maps are they're way too large. Let's use the DXR1.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like I feel like this game kind of just defies all that, you know.
Cross to the bunker.
Initiating attack on
Disregard
objective
last.
Alpha 1.
This game kind of just like breaks out all of that, you know. That's why I would be more like okay with them developing like I would be okay with them like developing more games on the same engine instead of having them like develop a new engine. I feel like that's like one of their biggest downfalls about making a new engine, bro, like is that they have to like develop everything from the ground up, and then they have to like put in the time, the play testing to make sure that the game's optimized, right? Like there's a lot of like time that you got to put into it, you know what I mean? Like unless you can find a way to like develop a system where you can optimize like development, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of wish they would just make at least a couple Battlefield games on the same engine, you know?
Initiating attack on objective Alpha 1.
Marking trouble. 60 degrees. 150 meters.
We are moving on Alpha 1. Our forces have taken a blow, but we still remain strong.
Marking threat. 30 degrees. Around 300 meters.
I'm not too far out, so god, bro. Seriously. Oh my god, I can't stand that. Oh man, I can't stand that. I really can't. Everybody just moves so unnaturally, you know?
You have pushed the hostiles away from all objectives. Sector secure.
Most people don't even move like that. But,
Cancel that.
I spot these guys.
Danger located. 060 degrees. 170 meters.
Engage the Americans. Take the objectives and push them out. Allies are assaulting Bravo 1. Troop strength diminished. We're drawing on reinforcements. Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
I hate that gun. I hate that BSV so much, man. I really hate it. Probably like my least favorite weapon to encounter. Everything about it is just so unbalanced.
Some of our troops are targeting objective Bravo 2. Objective secured.
I swear, bro. I'd hate the way the scopes, man. I really hate the way that you zoom into the scopes. The scope zoom is like the worst part of like sniping. That's like the worst part, bro. It's the worst part. Can't have it look any. Can't have it look new. Look at this. Look at this.
Hostiles invading one of our objectives.
Tell me, does that look natural to you? Does that look natural? Look at that.
our objectives is under attack. Enemy forces have cost us half our resources.
Like, even this does the same thing.
We've been pushed out of an objective.
Marking threat.
Hostiles have
050
secured Bravo
degrees.
1.
170 meters. Cancel that. Ignore my signal. Marking danger.
Well, look at the birds.
Objective captured by U.S. forces.
We are securing objective Bravo 2.
Our forces now control Bravo 1.
Allies beginning attack on Bravo 2.
I don't want to get up on this thing. It's gonna be a death trap.
Trouble. 070 degrees. 200 meters. Threat
We are
located.
securing
East.
objective Bravo 2.
Target spotted.
Allies are attempting to seize Bravo 2.
We are losing resources quickly in this sector.
Bro, I swear, bro, I was trying to move back and the stupid rock has like this weird geometry that just pushes me away. I don't know what's going on. This freaking rock, dude. I swear this game's jank. This game is jank, bro. Jank. Only 15 more.
Our troops are moving on Bravo 2.
Like I said, once I get this, once I finish this weekly, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. Yeah, no, you see what I'm saying? Like the players, they move so unnaturally. Like they don't you don't move like that in real life. You know what I mean? So, I mean, most of the games that's how they move. You know what I mean? Like from a far distance.
Some of our troops are targeting objective Bravo 2.
That's usually like the player movement is not going to be smooth a lot of times, but it happens a lot. That's like the biggest flaw, or like that's like the biggest issue with like sniping is the players are always gonna move in an unnatural way. Like, you kind of have to predict where they're gonna be moving.
Hostiles attacking Bravo 1.
You know, like this rock right here, this thing was like
Friendly wounded!
pushing me back.
Threat marked! 060 degrees! Pumped! Ignore my signal!
An objective is under siege.
Cancel that! Danger! 60 degrees! 200 meters!
We underestimated their resilience. Fall back. We will take no more casualties today.
Yeah, what's funny is with all like the cosmetics and stuff, like you can see like the ideas that they've gone with. They're just like, you know what, just cover all their faces. You know, since no one likes the characters, just make skins to cover all the faces. Put a mask on every single skin. I didn't know the year of 2042 was like everybody's a Call of Duty fan, you know. Everyone's a Call of Duty fan in 2042. That's the lore. That's literally the lore right there.
Ready.
Alright, we just need 4 more spots, and that's it. We're done. 4 more spots. And then we could say that the mission's done. The weekly mission is done. Yeah, this is that map I was talking about right here, discarded. This is the one that has like the door. It was in the trailer where like the ship door like falls down or whatever. It's supposed to like fall down on a bunch of infantry. It's obviously not as big as in the trailer. Like the trailer made the ship to be like this large wall.
20 minutes ago, we received orders to attack and take it back. Join our task forces and penetrate the facility. Our victory will come when we have cleared American troops from the area. You will receive additional information on site.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Out.
You know, this map right here is actually sucks. This map really sucks. It should have just been a junkyard, honestly. They could have just did a junkyard and would have been alright. I think this map is one. It's not the #1 worst, but I think Breakaway takes that one. Breakaway is #1 for the worst map. I would say this map is probably like maybe
Reinforce the
second
enemy
worst
to
map.
We will rout the Americans sector by sector.
And then I would say the one with the containers is probably the third.
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1. Initiating attack on objective Alpha 1.
Look out! 010 degrees! 300 meters!
Objective secure. Marking objective. Defend that.
I think Battlefield 1 was the best. 5 sucks. I do not know about 2042. So your thoughts? Yours thoughts? Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally agree. Battlefield 5. He's like, you know, it's like what my friend says about this game. And I mean, what he says about this game and Battlefield 5. He says like Battlefield 5 is like a, you know, it's kind of like a precursor to this. He calls it Battlefield 2042 Junior. So like they play very similar to each other.
the objectives. Push them out of this sector.
Yeah, these maps like creativity for games set in the future. To do like Hourglass and the one that's set on the mountain. Yeah, exposed from exposure. Oh, I gotta watch out. There's probably a sniper like either up here somewhere or
Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
someone's shooting at me. There he is. He's over there. Yeah, you know, my biggest thing about Battlefield 5 that I did not like about it is that the maps are like my least favorite. The maps are my least favorite, and I don't like all like this. Like there's always like some type of shrubbery involved. There's always like a perfect place where you can hide. Like I don't like how you can just like perfectly like be. There's like all these like inclines and there's all these like declines and stuff like. I don't like Battlefield to be complicated. I don't like it to be like so complex. And on top of that, like there's so many more mechanics. Well, this is like extra mechanic in 5 where you can like lay down and stuff, and like it makes it look like you're down or something. Like you can lay back. You know, they give you like the option to like go. You can like sprint in a crouching position, you know what I mean? Like I feel like the game just gets a little too complicated. You know what I mean? Like they're doing too much. I just feel like they're doing too much. Like they don't have to be that complicated. Like go back to what y'all were doing before, you know? Like we don't need to make a game that's overly complicated. You know, there is such thing as over-engineering, right? You don't need to over-engineer a game. You know, it doesn't need to go that far. Like, because once you start over-engineering, I mean, at some point, what is this? A simulation? You know? Are we playing a military simulation? Because if you're gonna do that, then make that type of game. You know? You don't have to make a.
Actually, cancel that.
Charlie 2.
That's what that noise was, the door falling down.
Objective mark, move in.
He said, yeah, DICE ruined the series, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's why I always bring up like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. I think that was like the sweet spot. That was like the really good spot right there. And then they just kind of just deviated from there. You know, a lot of things like they did in 4, where they nerfed a lot of things they nerfed from 3 on 4 that they nerfed. Like a lot of that stuff they backtracked. You know, in Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, they backtracked a lot of stuff, which I was kind of surprised that they did. To the point where it's like, okay, well, they didn't even need to. They didn't even need to do like. They didn't even need to do like with the things that they did, you know, like for example, like the like the health pack stuff, right? I feel like they didn't even need to like nerf. I feel like they didn't even need to nerf like the med pack and stuff. Like they nerfed the med pack so hard in Battlefield 4 from 3. Like, you know, they made, and a lot of it is because they added that first aid pack instead of the med bag being the only thing you had. Instead of the med bag being the only option, they gave you the option to have a first aid bag. So like that's how they balanced the game. But they put like, I feel like in 4 they gave you too many options. You know, they put too many options in the game. That's why I feel like 3 was kind of like the best as far as simplification. What you had for every class. You know, the game knew what it was. You know, it's a simple game.
Mark in trouble. I'm already close.
You're alive!
All sectors secure. U.S. forces retreating.
Well, I didn't really do well on that one. I was just trying to finish up those missions, but wall hacked. That's the wall hack character right there. Literally, legal wall hacks, bro. Legal wall hacks. Like that's as far as we've gotten with this game, bro. Like that's how much we've deterred from this, from the franchise. All right, we're done. That's it. Finished. I'll wait for next week. The last week. We got one more.
Let's get started.
We got one more. The last week. Next week, and then I think what? Yeah, then it'll be the then they'll probably do the announcement. They'll more than likely do the announcement. Like 2 days. What, 2 days after? So, or what? 3 days technically. So, what, Sunday? Yeah. Yeah, so probably like by Sunday or Monday. Probably more than likely Monday. I bet you they'll probably give us some type of announcement trailer or something, or they'll probably start doing teasers like they like to do. They'll probably start doing like little small teasers, and they'll announce the official season 2, which I don't think is gonna be. Man, I'm telling you, man, they better knock it out of the park, bro. The next map has to knock it out of the park. If it's not, GG's, bro. The game's done. There's not gonna be a single map that comes after this season 2 that's gonna be redeemable or bring anybody new or get anyone interested. Because I'm not gonna be interested in it. I'm not, because you know, like this season 1, like I'll give them a fair shake. The first map, not my particular favorite. Has some good elements that are fun, but they still do that really large aspect. You know, everything's all out warfare. You know, everything is all you can eat buffet on these maps. So there's no uniqueness to each map. Everything is pretty much played the exact same way. So if the next map, and supposedly supposed to be smaller, right? Like if it does not have any, like if it's not infantry focus in this next one, or there's some vehicle that's just overly, like, if there's any vehicle that overly dominates, I'm done. I'm done with the game. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it anymore. I'm really not. So this next map is it's gonna determine whether I continue playing or not. I may play like the premium stuff, like the missions for it, maybe. But I'm gonna pretty much be done with this game. I'm not gonna pick it up, and I don't think I'm gonna play it anymore. If this next map is not good, if it's not any good, just because I'm just pretty much, you know, fed up with the direction that they're going with the game. Because if they go in any direction of large or massive in this next map, if it takes me 2 to 3 minutes to get to an objective, bro, or coming from deployment, like I'm just gonna be done with the game. I'm just tired of it. Like, I'm gonna just uninstall the game and be done with it. Put it away for good, because that's all you're gonna need to know. There's not gonna be anything else that you need to play or try out. Like, even if they do the rework is still not the best. With some of the older maps, like, you know, they might as well make Ultimate. They should make like Battlefield 2042 Ultimate Edition or something. You know, they should already just come out with that version in place. If the game is not playing well, not optimized, maps are still trash, like, you might as well just do a relaunch of the game. But we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, we got that done. So it was fun chatting with you guys. I had a good time. That's usually what I prefer to do, is mainly just chat with you guys. We can discuss about the game and the controversy that follows this game, that will more than likely continue to follow this game. You know, until we get more information on the next development of a Battlefield game, which I highly doubt. A lot of people talking about they're already developing the next Battlefield game. If they are, then they're doing it. They should be doing it in secret, and they shouldn't be letting anybody know about it. They should have a team working on a campaign. You know, like, they're gonna have to like be working on this game for a few years, because you know, if you look at the development of like Battlefield 3, that game was being developed for like, I think, 3 or 4 years. You know what I mean? Like 3 to 4 years. And look at how the quality of that came out. You know, like, you know, whenever, like, and the people should also pay attention when a game developer says there's not going to be a campaign and it's only going to be a multiplayer game. That should be a red flag from now on, because I don't know how many times that's happened, even for Street Fighter. Like, if you look at what happened with Street Fighter 5, and that was the first thing they said. They said there's only going to be multiplayer. There's not going to be no arcade mode. There's not going to be no single player content. It's only going to be multiplayer. And look what happened with that game. Even though Street Fighter plays way better than this crap, but there was a lot of backlash. You know, there's a lot of people who were upset. You know, that's the common thing here. So, the only difference between the two is that Battlefield is not niche. So Battlefield is more popular than Street Fighter. You know, so like it really affected the sales of the game by having limited content. So if they're not like the next game, if they're not doing anything groundbreaking, like there's no destruction, like I said, story mode, and if it looks anything like this, don't even pre-order, bro. Don't even fall into the trap. I'm telling you. Yeah. So what's your stream schedule? You said Rainbow Six Siege did good without a campaign, right? My stream schedule. Okay, I'll say this. Usually I stream. I don't usually stream in the morning. Sometimes I will. I usually stream in the afternoon or in the evenings. I usually stream 2042 in the morning, usually Thursdays. Sometimes it's Wednesdays and Thursdays, but today it was Thursday and Friday because I totally forgot about the weekly mission on Thursday. So I usually will play this game on Wednesdays and Thursday morning up until about the afternoon. And then I usually play Battlefield 3. So I play it on console. I'm going to be playing it on PC a bit more, but I usually play Battlefield 3. Sometimes I'll switch it up. I'll play Battlefield 4. I usually don't play Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5. The only time I play Battlefield 1 and 5 is if my other friends want to play it. And I'll play it with them. That's usually the only time I play those games. I won't ever play that game. Like, I won't ever just decide to play that game. I usually just will play with other friends that want to play it. So, that's usually what I play. I'll play Street Fighter sometimes. Street Fighter is not really popular on my channel, even though I have videos that have a lot of views on Street Fighter because I play a specific character, but I don't like streaming the fighting games too much anymore because they don't really pull in the views. As much as I enjoy playing fighting games more than I do playing FPS games, that's just not where the business is. So, but yeah, that's pretty much my schedule. I usually stream in the evenings. Sometimes I'll stream in the morning, depending on my schedule, on my sleep schedule, really. But on the weekends, I tend to stream a bit more. So, like, Saturdays, I'll stream in the mornings, usually. I try to stream in the mornings. Pretty much, I try to stream all day if I can. Sundays, sometimes I'll stream, like, in the mornings or afternoons to the evening. And then I usually don't stream any more than that on the evening. Sometimes I will, but depends what's going on. So, but yeah, that's it. Sometimes I'll have Rage Band on here. Sometimes we'll have like another person talking. Like, I don't mind talking to anybody else that's also like in the Discord, my Discord or whatever, or maybe you guys watch and y'all want to have a discussion or something. Like, I'm okay. I'm usually pretty open to having conversations as long as we're having, you know, everyone's pretty respectful to one another. You know what I mean? I'm usually pretty okay with it. So, but yeah, I'm pretty much done playing this game for this week. So, we'll get some more games in the next week. I'll try to get a session where I play the game a bit more serious, because a lot of times when I'm playing, I'm not even playing serious. But a lot of times it's hard for me to play serious in this game because I've said this before. It's like the game has a weird, like, the game is not running optimized. Like, it just runs like crap. You try to move around, like every time I'm turning, there's a weird delay in the turning. Like, it's not smooth. You know, some people may not even recognize it. They might not even notice it if they're playing on on their freaking big 65-inch TV or something. They're probably not going to pay attention. But there's already lag on the TV, and then, like, you know, like there's even more lag in the game, so they probably don't even pay attention to it. But for me, I play on a low latency monitor. I can already see it. Like, it's really bad. It's really bad at times. There's sometimes it doesn't play like that. It'll play pretty good, but today and yesterday it was doing the same thing. So I don't know why it's running like crap. But it is what it is. But anyways, guys, GG. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm going to be streaming Battlefield 3 next after this stream, so I'm probably going to take a break, and then I'll jump back on, and we'll get some Battlefield 3. So I'm going to do some, I think I got the server set up already. I want to do some, like, Rush and some Conquest. So I'm looking forward to that. And then if everything goes well, we could play some close quarters, you know, later this evening. So, but anyways, guys, I'll catch y'all later, and y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Bye.
Spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over.